Hi, welcome to Ringside with Kayla. I'm currently here in Center Face Springs at Cannon Nation Gym with Brandon Adams and Coach Cam. How are you both doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
I am great, thank you.
Now, to get started, Brandon, you were a former professional fighter. You were the winner of Season 5 on The Contender. You defeated some great fighters such as Sergey Bohacek, Logan the Lion, and Shane Mosley Jr. What does it mean to you to reach such a high level during your career and being able to fight on some great cards?
It means a lot. I'm grateful for the opportunity, the experience. Started boxing late. I've done pretty well for myself. Had it not been for boxing politics, I would have made it a lot further. So I'm just grateful for being able to get myself from where I came from all the way to where I am today.
And how did you guys start coaching together? And how long have you been coaching for?
We've been in boxing business for, I want to say like 3 years now, huh, Brandon? Going on 3 years?
Yeah, just about, yes.
Yeah, I met him at a gym actually out here. It's called Elite Pro Boxing. And I saw how talented he was, and I was just in such awe at how he's such a raw talent that wasn't really getting the recognition he deserved. And I figured if I helped him in any way that I could, and he's a great friend of mine, so yeah.
What are your favorite parts about coaching?
You know, my favorite part about coaching is having people have that aha moment for when they're starting to finally understand what you're trying to give them, knowing that it wasn't necessarily them having to be like somebody else, them learning to be more of like themselves. For me, I think that's like one of the biggest rewards is teaching somebody to be more of themselves and let that allow them to become better.
And how was that experience from you, since you were a former fighter as well? How was that experience for you from being coached to now coaching? Like, what have you learned in both different spaces that you've been?
Honestly, the biggest thing that I've learned, I go back to when I was learning from all the people who took time out of their lives to teach me to be patient with myself. So now I have the opportunity to teach patience and be patient with myself in the process. So ultimately, it was just me learning to self-control and be patient with myself and get better like that.
And what are your favorite parts about coaching?
For me, it's more so helping people. I mean, it's the same thing. Helping people grow and helping people find things about themselves that they never knew existed. Some people didn't know they were that courageous, or they didn't know that they were that strong mentally and physically. And to see them grow into that is a great reward. And just knowing more about boxing than I did before, I mean, all thanks to this man, that's a great reward in itself too, is understanding the sport more than how I used to think about it before. So.
And what lessons would you say that you learned from boxing?
That you could do anything. A lot of people, they look at me and they think she's not good enough for this. Brandon is the only one that had faith in me before anybody did. I mean, I had faith in myself, but it's to show people that you could do whatever you want to do and succeed in it. It doesn't matter what people say or the obstacles that's thrown your way.
And I really love the way how you train all your fighters. Do you keep a certain style between your younger fighters and your professional fighters as well?
No. The style that I mostly learn and that I teach is whatever is taught to me. And whatever is taught to me is what I try to understand and what I try to emulate to my boys. Like I said, Brandon has been executing plan A, B, and C, and we as a team try our best to lay out that foundation for everybody. So yeah, but there's no different types of styles. Everybody works hard and they do what they're supposed to do.
And whenever you're coaching all your fighters, what is the biggest thing that you hope they take away from staying with y'all and just coming to train with you guys every single day?
You definitely threw me off with that one. You was looking at her, it came to me. I would say, for me, from what I got from the question, you was asking what was the biggest downfall.
Yeah, like what is the biggest thing that you hope all your fighters take away from your coaching?
Is everything in this sport and in life is about self-improvement. Everything I try to help them get and gather is self-preservation. It's for them to become better. It's for them to get that everything that I'm showing them is what they have been gifted with, and for them to harness that gift, them for to train and challenge those gifts to become better. I'm a true believer in whatever it is that they have, that they were born with, they're God's gifts, for them to utilize that. I use mine. I mean, I use me watching and learning from other fighters to get where I needed to go. But my favorite fighter is Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, and you know, the list goes on, Marvin Hagler. But the thing about these fighters is there's only one of each of those fighters. So for me, I had to pick up and learn from these fighters to see how can I incorporate what I know from them and what I've learned from them and turn that into, you know, what I was developing myself into. And I actually, you know, that's one of the biggest things that I give when I'm call myself being a spokesman for what I've learned. You know, I don't like to call myself a teacher because I am forever a student, because boxing's been here since the beginning of time, and the art of war, all of these things have been here since the beginning of time. It's just right now I'm living in this era, so I'm able to give all that I've learned. And from that standpoint, I'm a student because even I can make mistakes. My trainer is 95 years old, Dub Huntley. He said even I can make mistakes in the sport of boxing, and he's been around forever. My cup isn't full as far as learning, and I just try my best to pour as much as I can into everybody that I possibly can, or who will allow me to be able to do so, and wish the very best for them.
And what is the biggest takeaway that you hope all your fighters take away from your coaching?
To honestly, even while you're in here and it is such a pugilistic and barbaric sport, respect is big. Respect is big here, and you're learning from your brother, you're learning from your teammates, and this is something that you can grow and take into your own life. You know, some of the boys here are very young, and it's a lot of self-control and self-reflecting that they do while they train, while they're in the ring, that helps them as they grow into mature men.